Hello, welcome back to my channel. So someone sent me this dress. She wanted the fringe on the skirt area. Let me zoom it in so you see. So this right here is a replica of this kind of fringe, this wavy design, some are short and some are long. I did it in 15 yards and this is what it looks like. Like this is the exact one I made. I made it in 15 yards. This tutorial is going to be showing you how I made this fringe. I'm showing the basic tutorial how I made it. Usually I do tutorials on a table, but I'm going to show you how I usually hang the strips to make several yards of fringe and the methods I use to make it fast. I didn't do this alone, by the way. Both of us did it and we did it in 3 days. Let's jump in. For this tutorial, we need strip, we need beads, we need the sand bead and the crystal beads. We also need broken beads, which is the main bead we're going to be using for this particular project. Let's jump in. I'm always forgetting needle and thread, but we all know needle and thread is important. So I'm going to put in the needle into the back of the strip, back as usual, and I'm going to be tying that like that. I'll put in the needle again the second time and I'll just tie it. After doing that, I'll just stick the needle down that way to come out in front of the strip. So that's how it looks like in front. So you can see where it is. Then I'll put the needle into the beads, scoop some beads, and then just push it back. This is a normal beaded fringe tutorial I always do. But the aim of this tutorial is to show you how it can be fast. But the idea is, as you can see, it's in front there. So we're going to be beading at the back, not in front. So I have threaded the whole of this strip. Tie the strip to something so you don't have to bother about holding it. Now that I have threaded several, I'm just going to go ahead and put in several needles. Here you can see that it's the 6 needles I put into the bowl at the same time. And I'll scoop it up into the thread, and this right here is what it looks like. Now remember that today's design is going to be wavy, so we're going to be measuring. So what we have there is 3.5 inches, which is the longest of the bead that we're working with. I'll be going up by 1/2 inch. So the next one is 3 inches. I'll just remove the excess bead. Next one I'm going to be doing is 2.5 inches. So that's 2.5 inches. I'll just take off the excess beads right there. The next one I'm going to be doing after 2.5 would be 2 inches. Right there. Take off the excess beads. After 2 inches, I'll do 1.5 inch or inches. After 1.5 inches, the next one I'm going to do after taking off the excess beads is to do 1 inch. 1 inch in this case is going to be my shortest bead. I could still make it half if I want, but 1 inch is okay. After 1 inch, remember it's wavy, I'm going to come down by another 1/2 inch. So after 1 inch, I'm going to be having 1.5 inch. You understand? So I'm going to be doing 1.5 inch right there. Take off the excess beads. After 1.5 inch, I'm going to be doing 2 inches. After 2 inches, I'm going to do 2.5 inches. After 2.5 inches, I'm going to be doing 3 inches. I think at this point you get it. After 3 inches, I'll come back by another 3.5 inches. Now, because 3.5 inches is the longest we're dealing with, after 3.5 inches, I'm going to be going up again to make it 3 inches. Right? That's after 3.5. It will now be 3 inches. After 3 inches, we'll have another 2.5. We have 2. We have 1.5. We have 1. We're going to keep doing that until we get to the very last. Like we just keep going. So that's how we did. By the time we cut off this number, this is about 20 beads we're having right here. By the time we finished with it, we'll now thread another 20 beads and just keep it rolling, keep the circle going until we get to the final work. So now that we're done with this, we'll now have something wavy that looks like it may not be so clear right now, but you will get it. So now we're going to take off the excess beads. Remember that we're always taking off the excesses. So we'll pour all of them back into the bowl, and then we're going to continue this design. So I'll bring it down to the table. Usually I don't finish on the table. I want to bring it down to the table so you just see what it looks like. I'm going to be taking one crystal and one sand bead right there, and I'm going to be putting it up into the beads. We'll do that for all of them, and then we'll come ahead and tie. So now I just did it for 3 because it took a while. Now I'll pick this right here. I'll take out the sand bead, the smallest bead, and I'll just go ahead and put in my needle through a few of the beads like that. So I haven't done that. We'll just take a scissors and cut off a certain portion of the thread. I'll go ahead and tie after doing that. So I'll just open it up right there, and then I'll begin to tie. Just turn it this way and tie. tie it a minimum of four. I think 4 times is okay. If you did more than four, the thread will be bulgy. But the idea is to make it tight and neat at the same time, so you don't have to deal with excess threads. So just go ahead and quickly tie it up, cut it off, and voila! By the time we're done with all this right here is what it looks like. As you can see, let me show you the whole 15 yards. So this is how the outline looks like by the time we are done. So as you can see all the waviness from all the measurements we created. So the shortest being 1 inch and the longest being 3.5. So this is the whole 15 yards. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it. Well, I don't think you can watch me wrap it. So by the time we wrapped it, this is what it looks like. Oh my, this thing was very, very heavy. This is a little bit of the rolling process. It took a lot of time to do it. We were just halfway here, as you can see. So yeah, we just rolled it and this was how it turned out to be. There are two types of crystals, by the way. You have the plastic crystals and the original crystals. For this tutorial, we use the original crystals. That's why you have the shine right there. So for a better feel, you can use the original crystal. But if you want to work on a budget, use the plastic crystal. I won't say there's no difference. There's a difference. However, the original crystals always gives this shiny, sparkly effect more than the plastic crystal. Thanks so much for my video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.